December the 26th, 2004, witnessed a natural disaster of monumental proportions. Across 14 countries, more than 230,000 people lost their lives in the Asian tsunami. But at times like these, the strength of the human spirit comes to the fore.
Well, I guess everybody remember that the tsunami in Asia. I wasn't on the island. I was off the island that day. But after we heard the news, we rushed back and decided how our organization will be helping the victims of the whole event. We mainly focus on children through the work we are doing. And soon afterwards, we decided that we will start a scholarship program because most of the kids lost their clothes, basic things that you need to go to school.
I met Rolene probably not long after she arrived in Phuket. We were looking through the Phuket Rugby 10s, for some charity angle, some worthwhile cause that we could help out. And after the tsunami, we decided to sort of set up a scholarship fund. So I called Rolene, and she'd already came to the same conclusion. It provides an opportunity in life to better themselves, take them out of a poor background, give them an education, and then hopefully one day, who knows what could happen.
The efforts of Rolene Muller and Pat Cotter were acknowledged by the IRB in 2008, when they were recipients of the prestigious Spirit of Rugby Award.
So many children has been helped, and they are the true heroes, I think, for picking up the pieces of their lives and continued. But they would not have been able to do that without the help of the rugby community. So on behalf of my foundation, I really want to thank everybody, all the teams and Patrick, who made it possible that we could run a scholarship program and that we could help so many kids.
3 years on, we caught up with Rolene and Pat to see how things have developed since those early days.
There have been quite a few changes. I mean, obviously the Phuket 10s, the annual event we run here, has got bigger and better. Fortunately, the rugby community sees the worth in the scholarship program, and they support it wholeheartedly. We've got many teams that come back every year. They've all sponsored children, and they continue to do so on an annual basis. We've also started a youth rugby program. We now have the Phuket Lomas rugby team who've progressed quite well, and over the 2 to 3 years we've been running this, we've taken them on tour to Bangkok, and they've actually started beating the established rugby schools in Bangkok, and they've actually created quite a stir.
With the youth rugby development program that Patrick started, we decided that this would be a unique opportunity to use sport. Sport is a healthy way for especially young boys to get rid of their energy. We want to give them other opportunities to develop themselves, but also learn new skills. And obviously rugby was one of them. If this rugby program wasn't there, they would not have had this opportunity. So it boils down to a lot of new things. Team spirit and teamwork, lots of things that they are learning from the rugby program. This is part of what makes it so wonderful to see that they change and that they take that next step and that they're wanting to try something new, and how that boosts their self-confidence.
What we really would like to see is some of these kids with talent perhaps get the opportunity one day to perhaps go to England or Australia or New Zealand or wherever on some kind of a sports scholarship, and get the proper training and coaching that would see them have an opportunity to perhaps play for the Thai national side one day. The main thing that I get out of seeing these kids is the smile on their face and the enthusiasm that they play the game with. It makes it all worthwhile.